Bring, bring. Hello? Yes. Is there a morning after pill for sleeping with a white boy? Yeah, American. Yep. We're not actually sleeping with him as in sex, but just waking up next to one. Waking up next to a white boy. No? Girl. Well, of course I know that a morning after pill is for, and of course I am not pregnant. I just want to take something to forget. Hello? 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 Okay, so I had a white boy in my bed last night. Yep, like a 21-year-old white boy. A young one at that. My past self is probably pissed at me. So, he smelled like sand dunes. Not bad, but not Egyptian musk. Not frankincense, not amber, but sand on a beach. A cold beach. A cold breeze, my warm bed, and sand. I probably wouldn't be talking about it at all, but the next morning, his long ass, left ass, leg ass was all on my side of the bed. First thing I say is, in my Ain't the Mime or a black lady from Tom and Jerry voice, ain't that some shit? You even find privilege in your sleep, boy, you. Don't get me wrong, I love people. Just last week I spoke about never, ever, never, ever sleeping with a white boy. Never, never, ever having a white boy in my bed before. I'm not racist. I have a lot of white friends. So, okay, he asked to kiss me. And that's the lamest question ever. Can I kiss you? Like, do it or don't, but, can I kiss you? No, not happening. So I continued drinking my beer. But then later on, when I already set him up in the front room with a blanket and a pillow, bed on my couch. Later on, after several beverages of alcohol. Later on, when I was in bed, cold and alone. Later on, when I wasn't really thinking, I thought, well, maybe I could invite him into my bed in Africa. I thought, and ultimately, that's what happened. I turned into Africa. He jumped into my bed, and as if it was the Berlin Conference, he, with a highlighter in hand, his hands claiming every part of my body. I'll take the Congo, Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria, South Africa, Egypt, Tunisia, Ghana, every country. Yellow. Hold up, no, stop, what the fuck? He did, of course. He stopped. Can we cuddle then? Number 2 dumbass question. Cuddle or don't blood? At this point, we won. Can we cuddle? Number 2 dumbass question ever. Cuddle or don't blood? At this point, I was beyond annoyed. More with myself, but of course with him, but really with myself. This recently colonized body. No frills, just immature, amateurish grabs. Hurried nothings. Nothing at all. So in the morning when his left leg, tried to colonize my bed, I had had enough. I was asleep, which in my house at this time, 10:23 p.m. on a Friday night, was a feat. I didn't have a bedroom at this time, or any time in my life until I was 16, I think. So I found bed on floor, or bed on couch. Between my cousins, who didn't have bedrooms either, the couch was an esteemed prize, a desired location to find oneself in the midst of slumber. I got lucky. Caught in a dream, all 3 foot 8 inches of me, laying spread eagle on the throne of thrones, the couch, an empty house at that. The loud noises coming from down the block begun to unravel my perfect slumber. Dig its dirty fingers through my clean dreams, my limited rest. Screams cut through technicolor like democracy cutting through the 80s or crack cutting through everything that used to sparkle. The door flung open, my eyes already open and waiting. I heard my aunt scream, "This bitch got her ass kicked right there!" Another loud voice entered the room. My mother exclaimed, "You got that damn right. Those bitches got their ass kicked." My cousin followed, assembling a chorus of ass kickers screaming, "We beat them bitches' ass!" My mother had on one shoe. She supposedly hit one of the women in her head with it. The other shoe. A favorite, she explained. I'd rather lose that damn shoe than have that bitch think she can talk to my sister. High-fiving my aunt and my cousin. So I'm sitting on the couch. My pew for the service. I watched the three witches stir the cauldron. My mind kept racing to what I was dreaming about. What was I dreaming? What was consuming me before this theater that now surrounds me? Absurd but primal, it seemed. I see. I closed my eyes and imagined their hurried movements as varying lights, colored, their loud congratulatory yelps as sonnets, secretly whispering another scenario, saying something else. What were they saying? Did they even see me? I saw lights spinning violently, out of sight, out of control, violent. Like stars being born, like stars dying. I wished for quiet. I prayed for uninterrupted slumber. I prayed for someone else's life. When I opened my eyes and the room was empty, and the lights had faded and they had left, my mother, my aunt, my cousin, they were gone. How long did I have my eyes open? Was this all a dream? I searched around, hungrily my eyes searching for anything that could prove that they had been there. A shoe, lonely sitting waiting in a corner. I closed my eyes, pulled myself close to myself, and dared to dream again.
Okay.
Have you read Giovanni's film? Anyone?
Yes.
So this is an excerpt.
Yes.
To everyone in the room, have you read Giovanni's film? Everybody. I should have brought more of this then. Well, this is a little excerpt from a thing I did when I was in Paris last time, but around Giovanni's room.
All right.
There is a cardboard box for us somewhere. All of my Joeys, who will never answer my call either, ever again, will never forgive the fact that I learned to run and walk away then and still forevermore when they loved me. To linger is not too familiar, not so important, not what I am used to, not anything. I am old buildings dying under the light of day. To want you and want to go at the same time. Testify each contradiction on your arms. Hold your waist. Hold your kiss. Your face. Hold space. Empty as my balled up fist. Open like my festering heart. Complacent like my altruistic love. There is no love. There are no names. With all of this that I carry, that you carry, and you don't really want me either. We are both running, but I move farther away. Like this. Like always. Water rains down your face for the last time. For the best makeup kisses. For the next dark night alone. Empty bed. Empty caress. Especially when you are right here in my arms. But I am not David. My name is Anthony. I am not Giovanni. I have no name. My name is Khalil. You touch me in my mind more times than you do in real time, and I like it the same. You touch me in my mind more times than you do. But I am not David. I am black. I am not Giovanni. I am closed doors and windowsill like waiting for you to come home. Will you be coming home? Farther than I have ever been. I do not have a room. Do not sleep in cardboard boxes with lovers who don't answer calls as adults who were never lovers. I am not David. I don't know my father. I don't know my name. I am not Giovanni. You cannot stay with me. I am running, or I used to run. I used to know my name, used to feel something, used to be more in tune with shame. I taste you. Used to suck my thumb too much. I had a bump there, it was gross, so I stopped sucking my thumb. I still suck things. This is revolutionary for me to say that sometimes I like to motions to sucking dicks. I am not David. I am not afraid to be afraid. To be left alone in a big house. Not going to sit here in this big house alone. I am not David. I am not Giovanni, for I will not die tonight. I will not take off in flight, be your memory, your mistake. I am not awake. I am not asleep. I am Anthony. I have no name. I'm learning to see David and Giovanni and me as the same. The one who will die tonight, and the one who has always been a bit dead inside. I am a boy with no home. I'm just a boy with no home, taken so far away. I'm just a boy with a trail of tears cutting straight through my face. I'm just a boy with no home,